Today is a very exciting day, and that is when I get to finally unpack my Nielsen hand saws. I've been waiting for this for over a year and a half since moving, and I am just so excited to be this close to actually getting to woodwork again. Sadly, the saws did get a little bit tarnished in storage for the last year and a half, so I will need to buff out the brass. See, there's some tarnish. The spine on this one's the worst. I'll be able to quickly clean up the tarnish with the Scotch-Brite pad, so I'm not too worried about it. And then I will be able to put them in their nice display case, and then I'll have quick access to them as I start woodworking. I do now need to pick where I want to put the case, and then I will also be able to unload my hand planes. That is our project right now. I decided to use the white Scotch-Brite instead of the maroon like Lee Nielsen recommends, because I thought the maroon might be too aggressive for such a fine tool. So I went with a smoother grit abrasive, which is white. It's less aggressive than maroon. It's working really well though to remove the rust, tarnish. Right here's where the tarnish is on the bigger saw. There's some on the tip of it. The tarnished brass spines on my hand tools makes me think about myself. The brass saws tarnished because they have been in storage for a year and a half since my wife and I moved. In that year and a half, I have been renovating the house we moved into, and I've turned the garage into a woodshop studio. I fear that the long hiatus from creating sculptures will have had a similar effect of rust on my making skill and sensibility that the humidity has had on the brass saws. And just like how the brass needs to be polished, my creativity and ability will have to be renewed in order for me to create again. So here's to renewing passions and callings one step at a time. I have decided to try to organize my shop right around this space. So I will be standing there most of the time. I will be assembling and building my sculptures here, and then I'll try to keep a lot of quick access to tools over there. So that wall is where I'm going to set up that display case for my hand saws and hand planes. I just finished cleaning the table, so now it is time to hang the display case on the wall. This Lee Nielsen number 62 hand plane is the first Lee Nielsen tool I bought, and is a pretty big milestone in my life as marking when I first became incredibly serious about getting into woodworking. It's great to see it back on the shelf that it deserves to be on, fully on display. And with that display case up, I have my hand saws and my hand planes ready to go. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with these and those and that cabinet, that joiner, those 3 tubs, router, another tub, another cabinet, another tub. Yep, so gotta figure out all those things. And then I will be ready to start making sculptures again. So I will catch you on the next one, and hopefully with a more complete shop and really ready to actually start sculpting. See ya.